2 years ago, I was that RVer, crossing my fingers at every campground, hoping my Wi Fi would work and my solar power wouldn't quit. Now I know what you're thinking. AI, isn't that for young tech people? That's exactly what I thought too. But I'm about to share 4 AI secrets that any RVer can use, regardless of your tech comfort level or your age. And secret number 3, it's like having a built in roommate. Here's what shocked me. These AI tools have been sitting right there, waiting to make our lives easier. The most incredible AI features aren't just for people buying brand new $1 million RVs. They're designed to work with rigs like ours. While some of you might prefer the simplicity of traditional RV life, times are changing. Where we can camp and for how long is changing. Embracing AI empowered convenience is going to keep us more relevant, safer, and give us more free time to do those things we really want to do, like explore new places. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nancy, and if you're new here, I document my life as a 60-plus solo RVer traveling across America. I share the ups, the downs, and sometimes the weird and controversial about living and traveling full-time in an RV. If that sounds interesting to you, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss any of my practical RV living tips and honest observations about RV life. And today I'm recording inside my RV because it's just too hot to be outside. But I'm excited to share how these tools are making my solo RV adventures safer, smarter, and a lot more fun, and how this has completely changed how I RV. I can't believe I almost dismissed it as too complicated for me. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfortable, and let me show you these 4 AI secrets. Trust me, after today, you'll wonder how any of us ever RV'd without this stuff. Okay, let's get into the first secret. And this one's going to blow your mind if you're still using those thick campground directories or calling around hoping for availability. I was one of those RVers, spending hours with this thing, highlighter in hand, making phone calls that half the time went to voicemail. Sound familiar? Well, what if I told you there's an AI that actually learns your camping style and helps you find perfect spots you never would have discovered on your own? I use Road Trippers, and it's like having a mind-reading travel buddy. I'm not exaggerating. After using it for 2 years, it started suggesting campgrounds that felt like they were handpicked just for me. It learned that I prefer waterfront spots, that I need decent cell service for my video work, and that I absolutely hate crowded campgrounds where people are partying until midnight. I can search for campgrounds, see real reviews from other RVers, check cell coverage maps, and book right through the app. But here's the cool part. It helps me plan entire trips by showing me drive times between stops and suggesting fun attractions along the way. Just last month in Key West, Road Trippers had a pre-planned day trip itinerary. I customized it by removing a few stops and adding a few of my own favorites. And within minutes, I had a personalized walking tour with real-time navigation. I also get weekly updates with new trip suggestions and fun articles like 17 weirdest solo travel destinations. Road Trippers includes Campendium for free campsites and public land maps with over 16,000 overnight parking location reviews, a dump station locator by state or province, and even a cell phone coverage map for those of you like me who don't like to live unconnected. But wait, it gets even better. I've started using ChatGPT for trip planning, and it's like having a conversation with the most knowledgeable RV expert. I can ask what are hidden gems within 50 miles of Moab and get a detailed response about local attractions, best times to visit, even where to get groceries. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not perfect. I'm using AI to help plan my fall Pennsylvania trip, and it took several rounds of prompting to get good suggestions. Some travel times were way off, and I had to correct the AI multiple times. Here's what happened when I caught an error, and I quote, "You're absolutely right. A 6-hour drive is definitely too long based on your 3 to 4 hour preference. Let me find a better midpoint." While I'm not ready to hand over 100% of my planning to AI, it's cutting my research time dramatically and giving me ideas I never would have found otherwise. You can see here a conversation we had just last weekend about a possible Alaska trip itinerary in the future. Again, it's not perfect. I still have to check out all the suggestions and routes to see if they're up to date and even available. But it's a great way to get started when you're first dreaming about a new destination. Now, here's secret number 2. And this one has saved me countless hours of stress and probably prevented some serious RV mishaps. How many of you have ended up on a road that made you white knuckle your steering wheel, wondering if your Class C was going to make it through? Whether it's a narrow country road or a 6-lane highway, we've all seen those cringe-worthy videos of RVs trying to squeeze under bridges that are too low, right? What if I told you there's AI that not only plans perfect routes for RVs, but actually learns from thousands of other RVers' experiences to keep you safe? Again, I use Road Trippers for this, with RV-specific settings. This just isn't Google Maps with RV dimensions. This AI analyzes real-time traffic, construction, weather patterns, and creates routes specifically safe for RVs like ours. I input my Class C clearance dimensions, 10 foot 8 inches, and it automatically avoids low bridges, weight restrictions, and narrow roads. But it doesn't just keep me safer. It makes the journey interesting by weaving small town diners, historical markers, and quirky roadside attractions. Because my clearance is only 10.8, I also use Waze for a second opinion. I can't imagine crossing the country with just a paper map anymore. When I first started, I did buy a road atlas because someone said it was essential. Honestly, I've opened it twice, both times just to look at the overall US map, never for actual navigation. There's also a company called Campsite 360, helping campgrounds post 360-degree views of their sites. Imagine taking a complete virtual tour of a campground before you even book. I'll leave links for all of the companies and any apps I mentioned today in the description below. Now we're getting to secret number 3, and this is my newest discovery. If you're a solo RVer like me, this secret alone will pay for itself many times over. So, you're driving through the middle of Florida in July, unknowingly miles from the nearest town, when your battery light comes on and your battery gauge drops quickly. Little to no cell service, 97-degree heat outside, and the nearest RV repair shop seems to be 50 to 100 miles away from you, if you can even find one. It sounds like a nightmare, right? While you probably have RV roadside assistance, let me tell you what you actually get with most of those services and how long it takes for someone to show up. Many will come out and change a tire for you, but not necessarily fill that tire back up with air. Just enough so you can get to a tire repair shop. You may have to sign a waiver the minute they get there, depending on the company your roadside assistance decides to send your way that day. And if you need any mechanical work, you will only get a tow to the closest repair shop of your choice. Like, a reputable repair shop in an area that you've never been before, right? And this is after waiting 2 hours or more for help. Yes, this is based on some of my personal experiences. Your experiences may have been better or worse. I really wish I had this a few weeks ago when I got stuck in Yeehaw Junction, Florida. While I eventually found the right mechanic through Google, it wasn't easy and it was incredibly stressful. I found an app called RV Help, and it's like having a master RV mechanic riding shotgun with me at all times, and someone who will help me find reputable help in an emergency situation. But this isn't just about emergency roadside assistance. RV Help comes with diagnostic capabilities that go way beyond monitoring. I had this flickering LED light driving me crazy. I couldn't figure out if it was the bulb, the fixture, or an electrical issue. I described the symptoms to RV Help, and it walked me through simple troubleshooting steps. It turned out to be a loose connection. I fixed it myself with just a screwdriver. It probably saved me a $200 service call. The real game changer is that having an assistant that understands RV systems, I can ask, why is my water pump cycling every few minutes? Or what's that clicking coming from my refrigerator? The responses aren't generic forum advice. They're RV specific with step-by-step instructions. Don't get me wrong, I'm not canceling my RV roadside assistance program, but I like feeling like I have a friend to help back me up, even when I really might need a tow or something I can't handle while I'm on the road. Roadside assistance and RV Help kind of go hand in hand to ensure I can have the best travel day possible. There are AI RV diagnostic tools being installed in newer motorhomes with monitoring systems for engine health, electrical systems, and tires. Cars have had tire monitoring for years. I wish my Class C had it built in. And next week, I'll tell you why it doesn't. I haven't had to use RV help for roadside emergency assistance yet, and hopefully I never will. But knowing that it's there gives me the confidence I need to explore more remote areas. And if I do use it, you'll be the first one to know. All right, secret number 4 is going to make you feel like you're living in the future. And honestly, it's my favorite for daily RV life. What if I told you that you could have a full conversation with your RV and it would actually understand and respond? Now, I know some of you are thinking, I can barely figure out my smartphone, and now you want me talking to my RV? But this is so much simpler than you think. You probably know about it already, and the payoff is incredible. I brought my Alexa with me from my Sticks and Bricks house, and integrating it into RV life has been a game changer. When I'm cooking and my hands are covered in flour, I simply say, Alexa, play some 80s music, or what's tomorrow's weather, or set a timer for 15 minutes. But here's where it gets really practical for RV life. I can say, turn off the bedroom lights when crawling into bed, or set the temperature to 72 degrees without getting up. And here's my absolute favorite. I schedule lights to come on and off automatically before returning to my RV. I hate walking into a dark RV after exploring. And speaking of convenience, I control my RV's temperature from anywhere using my smartphone. Picture this, I'm hiking on a hot day, and an hour before heading back, I turn on the AC remotely. I arrive to perfect comfort instead of stifling heat. Last week, a bad storm hit Orlando while I was at a theme park. I got a phone notification that my portable AC went offline. My mini split kept running on solar, but my portable AC is not. I was worried about my dogs, and I started to make my way back to the parking lot. 10 minutes later, I got another alert. The portable AC was back online. I could monitor the inside temperature and stay out longer, knowing my dogs were safe. Here's what really excites me the most. Smart features can be added to older RVs like ours. You don't need $1 million new rig. I've retrofitted my 2005 Class C with smart thermostats, AI monitoring, security cameras, and voice assistance for under $500 total. What I'm waiting for is an app that integrates everything into one spot. What would you add to your dream RV app? Let me know in the comments. These technologies are designed with people like us in mind, RVers who want smart technology benefits without complexity. Simple voice commands, intuitive apps, and systems that work reliably, even far from civilization. Whether you're tech savvy or just starting with smart devices, there's an AI solution for your RV experience. Start small. Try just one of the camping apps I mentioned, or add a smart assistant for daily tasks. You don't have to transform your entire rig overnight. The key is embracing these tools as journey companions, not replacements for the adventure and spontaneity that drew us to RV life. AI should enhance the experience, not dominate it. I'd love to hear about your smart RV technology experiences. What AI tools have you tried? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any adventures. Are you ready to hop on board with smart RVs? Because the future of RVing is here, and it's absolutely incredible. Until next time, keep making your own lane, and I'll see you down the road.